Disney's justification for this Snow White remake is that they wanted a stronger character, a leader of the people, someone modern audiences can rally behind. The problem, they've already done this. Anyone remember Once Upon a Time? The series took the Snow White story, gave it a modern twist, and turned her into a fierce, capable leader without discarding the heart of the original character. She was a fighter, a strategist, and yes, still deeply tied to the classic fairy tale we all know. It worked because it was done thoughtfully, with more respect for the source material. So why is Disney and Rachel Zegler acting like this concept is groundbreaking? There is no need to reimagine Snow White 8T again when they already done it once. Instead of revisiting that success with very little of its own, they've decided to churn out a film that not only misses the point entirely, but actively alienates the audience it's supposed to appeal to. Welcome to the Snake Pit, where we're full of bile and venom. I'm your host, Snake Damon, and today we're taking a look at Disney's latest disaster, which seems to have about as much charm and appeal as an itchy verruca. Well, it's official. The Snow White trailer is here, and it's absolutely hilarious for all the wrong reasons. It's the kind of train wreck you just can't look away from. At this point, Disney might actually make more money from the YouTube trailer than from the film itself. Seriously, Disney, for the love of all that is holy, just take the L and throw this mess in the bin. Let's start with the obvious. The trailer has been ratioed into oblivion. It's a tsunami of dislikes, and for good reason. The CGI looks like it was cobbled together in a rush by someone who just discovered Blender last week. Then there's the casting. Rachel Zegler has managed to alienate pretty much everyone with her smug interviews and disdain for the original story. How do you sign up to play Snow White and then spend your press tour trashing the source material? It's like taking a role in Hamlet and complaining that Shakespeare is too wordy. But the updates, it's like Disney sat down and brainstormed, what's the worst possible way we could reimagine this classic? The dwarves? Gone? Replaced with some bizarre ensemble that's somehow even more insulting than the original stereotypes they were apparently trying to avoid. The prince, barely a factor because we can't have a hero saving anyone anymore. And Snow White herself. Now she's an empowered modern woman who doesn't need a man and doesn't seem to need a coherent storyline either, because, you know, empowerment totally means stripping away the charm and heart of the original. The worst part is how predictable all of this is. Disney has been trying to shove this thing down everyone's throat for years, and every step of the way has been an embarrassment. They're so determined to repackage their classics into some ham-fisted, modernized, ESG-approved format that they've lost sight of what made them classics in the first place. Magic, heart, timelessness, all replaced with bland virtue signaling and soulless corporate drivel. Disney, this isn't Snow White. This is an abomination that even the evil queen wouldn't stoop to create. The mirror on the wall has spoken, and it's saying, what the hell were you thinking? And while we're at it, let's talk about this so-called modern audience that Disney and other companies are desperately trying to appeal to. Newsflash, it doesn't exist. This mythical group of viewers who supposedly demand these updates and changes isn't buying tickets or merchandise. They aren't showing up, and they never will. At least some companies like Naughty Dog, knew when to cut their losses by turning off the comments on their trailers. Disney? Nope. They've left the floodgates wide open for ridicule. It's as if they're determined to stand in the line of fire and then wonder why they're covered in egg. I'm Snake Damon, and this has been The Snake Pit. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, like the video, and leave your opinions in the comments, where naturally I won't read them.